Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T29. It's the Tier 7 American heavy tank and it's located on the north spawn of Minsk under the command of Skomand. And the countdown is proceeding. We're about to start.
Let's go!
And we're off. Well, one of the best features about the T29 is the turret. The frontal armour on that turret is absolutely monstrous. And it's very difficult to penetrate it, even up for a Tier 9 tank. But it's got a 10.5cm gun if you've got the top gun. If you've got any of the others, you probably haven't really got the power necessary to take on the enemy. And one of the identifying features is those bridge wings of the turret, which actually do form part of the hitbox. So you can do damage to it if you can penetrate it. Okay, trying to get a shot into a P43. Bears fires around in. Oh, I think that round bounced sideways. I certainly don't think he penetrated with that shot. Now he is using the 10.5cm. It's got damage of 320 and penetration of 198. And side scraping around the corner, trying to get a shot on a Panther. It's the M10 version. Just quickly watching what was behind him. And there's the Panther. Dialed in, bounce out. Ooh, no. Bounced around from him though. I'm not sure where that round went. I think it may have gone into the tracks. But the Panther bounced his round as well. Trying to get a shot. There he is. Oh! Narrowly missed the chance to get a Hellcat there. Hellcat went flying through the view at high speed. That would have been very funny. Now, reload time of 9.62 seconds. He fires at the VK and doesn't get any penetration there either. He did damage the Panther on the previous shot though. Okay, there's the VK. Pulling backwards forwards and bounces around into the shots or absorbed by the tracks. There's the Hellcat again. That Hellcat must have a death wish. But that T34 definitely has one. And he's one-shotted out of the game. Now remember, as I said, the alpha damage on this is 320. So that T3485 was perfectly positioned. And although we were tracked, we took the rounds into the tracks. And now we've got a Tiger right in front of us. Oh, and he's fired into the tracks as well. So we've only taken one round that's actually done damage so far. We've blocked 1,065 hit points of damage. Well, all the rounds that are going in are just... And he gets us hit there on the Tiger 131. Can he get another one through that place? Well, I wouldn't go for there. I'd definitely go for the front plates. He went through there easily. Yeah, and that one goes through, takes out the Tiger 1, and he's being continually tracked by those other tanks. And all they're doing is giving him a steel wall, which is very nice of them.
We fixed the track.
He's blocked a huge amount of armour, as I'm saying. You know, the thing about the T29 is, if you get it in hull down position, it can be enormous in blocking damage. And more rounds are hitting his tracks and retracking him, holding him in place, but not doing any damage. And he blocked that last shot and that one. And now he's... Oh, now he's been tracked again. Bonk. Bonk. Lots of bonking. Oh, somebody's learned if you fire HE it can be a little bit better. Yep. And they're still tracking him.
We fixed the track.
I'm wondering when that Hellcat's going to come back and go flying through the view again. Oh, this time it's the VK and he's out of the game just like that. Silly move. So you don't want to go in front of that 10.5cm gun. You are going to die. And that, obviously, that VK had a death wish. And here we've got the Hellcat. And there's the Hellcat gone. I wondered when he was going to come back. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is very funny. It's one way of getting a steel wall. I've actually seen Sophie get a steel wall by driving a mouse in front of the enemy. And there goes the Panther M10, one-shotted, 302 hit points. He's gone.
Drive on.
Now, which one's next? The P43 Biz? Well, it certainly looks like he will be. We're going to just dive over this edge. And there he is. We just need to go down. Oh, he allowed him to put a round into the side there. Just go around the corner and that's it. Bye-bye. Unfortunately, he didn't get the kill there. That kill went to the VK3601H. And there's only 5 enemy left. 3 Arty, a medium and a tank destroyer. And there's the tank destroyer, the IKB-90B. Got a nasty 90mm gun. Don't want to get near him. But we want to take him out from range. I think we can. Line him up for a shot. And he's going through the columns. Come on. Oh, he's behind a ridgeline. You can't hit him. There's the GW Panther. That's one. You can take that one out straight away. We've been tracked by the IKV, but that doesn't matter. We can just take out the GW. And we're just waiting for the reload to go through. Oh, and he's dead. Now, IKV, ouch. We've been hit by the M12, but we now know where the M12 is. And we just took a round from a VK3002. And he's off to the other side as well. So we know where most of the enemy is there. There's the VK. He's over there in that building works. Only trouble is we've got to get to him. And there's the M12. Now the M12 is simple enough. If we can see his outline, we can't see it yet. Oh, we don't need to because it appears the T3485 got him. There's the VK. We're almost loaded and yes, we get a round into him, but it's not enough to kill him. 333 was a high roll, but again, just not enough. Need for him to come around the corner, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to be taken out by the T3485. Oh, who didn't get there in time, and it was the E25 who got the last kill. And that's it, game over. Wow, well that was fun. I must admit, that was really fun. Just seeing those tanks kept going backwards and forwards in front of the view, and you're thinking, oh, well, it's just, you know, they're lining themselves up like ducks to be killed. Well, he managed to get a first-class tanker at Skomand in the T29. He also got a Hand of God for surviving damage from 4 different tanks during the battle. And he also picked up a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle. A 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5. A shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. And here's the good ones. He got a cool-headed in a tier 7 heavy. A cool-headed for surviving at least 10 ricochets or non-penetrations in a row. And you normally only see this at low tiers because obviously with the machine guns which bounce off the armour, you'd expect never to see a cool-headed at higher tiers because obviously you're seeing much higher and nastier shells being fired at you. And for having 10 ricochets in a row, that's pretty good going. And of course he did pick up shell proof. He survived, received at least 11 hits from the enemy, potential damage of at least 1,000 hit points, and survived the battle in the process. A really, really good round here. If we have a look at the team scores, well, he did get the highest damage. Yeah, actually, overall, he did get the highest damage. 2,128 hit points of damage overall. The next highest score was the VK3601H. He managed to get 1,401. And then came the Panther M10 on the enemy team with 1,270. He managed to get the highest number of kills as well. 5. The E25 got 2. The VK3001P got 2. And so did the 3002M get 2. When it came to base XP, though, it was Skomand who managed to get the highest amount, 1,240. Then the 3601H, who managed to get 854. And lastly, the AMX13F3, who managed to get 683. So, particularly good round. Let's have a look at detail. Well, he fired 14 rounds, got 9 direct hits, 8 penetrations. He did damage of 2,128 hit points, of which 333 were at more than 300 meters. He received 48 hits. 48, would you believe it? 4 were penetrations. They actually went through the right places to actually get in. one of which went through the side. That was the P43 who actually managed to get him from that direction. But he had 44 non-penetrations, and all of those rounds, at least most of them, hit the tracks. And of course, you can't get through if you just fire at the tracks. It's just not enough. All you're doing is you're holding him in place long enough that your teammates might be able to get behind him and do some damage to him. But in the particular position they were doing, it was actually just holding him there long enough so that eventually they would have to move out to try and kill him, and then he killed them off instead. He received 1 hit as a result of splash damage. He blocked damage of 3,435 hit points. That's multiples of the actual health of his own tank. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance of 1,930 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 48,486 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually took away 31,346 credits. He received 1,860 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, took away 3,720 experience points altogether. So, very good round there by Skomand, particularly interesting. And he was saying he was thinking about leaving the game and going for a cigarette. I can understand it. I mean, they just kept retracking you again and again and again. And this is, funnily enough, what actually happens to Sophie when she drives her mouse through Malinovka as a scout mouse. The enemy just keep firing shells at her, and they just keep bouncing off. They don't do any damage, and you could quite happily sit there all battle, not receiving any damage to your tank whatsoever, and collecting as many steel walls as you want. So it is rather amusing, and thank you very much for sending in this replay, because it was a bit of a laugh. I must admit, you know, I was sitting there thinking, bonk, bonk, bonk. Just more damage blocked. So thank you very much indeed for the steel walls, and I'll go away quite happily with that medal. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.